Hi everybody, it's Dan from Ink Gaming. Welcome back to Rimworld. This is Season 1, Episode 11, Escape from Prison Planet 314. The version is Beta 18, and we will be joining our 3+1 convicts on their journey to escape from the prison planet. They are all in bed, as is per our usual break-in episode. We are going to go ahead and work on expanding our cooler. I've mapped out some of the basic expansion that I talked about potentially, and we'll describe the rooms. We won't get to all of these in this episode, but it'll give you an idea. And we're going to probably maybe see if we can get walls around. But we really don't know what Randy's going to bring us, so we'll be prepared for anything. Oh, that's right. There was that elephant we were going to take a chance and try and tame. So let's get going. So we're going to put some walls down. This is going to be double insulation for the cooler, the expanded cooler. We haven't obviously floored it, but that's sort of what I've mapped out here. In addition, I am going to actually, just because we don't have that much, I'm going to go ahead and create another battery, but I'm going to split it up. So I'm going to put a battery over here. Then I'm going to put a power switch right here. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to run power up this side and across instead. So let's get that going. And then we're going to connect it right here, so it'll be on the other side of the switch. And we'll go ahead and run this through. It'll be sort of, we can always dismantle this later, but we'll get that going. So looking at our resources, we've got a reasonable amount of steel. This is going to take some up. This is going to take up some components. But we also are going to have some mining that we need to do. So I'm going to let the fridge stuff get going first. We put a lot of roofing in here. And with that in mind, I actually will probably need a light in here for the amount of time people may or may not spend in there. So we're going to have to use just a wee bit more steel. Let's see. We could probably put it here. Or we can start to string some power across. Decisions. I'd like to get it out a little bit more towards the center. So what I will probably do is just run some power along the wall. Probably eventually need it anyway. And I can even run it a little bit further in here this way. People will get to work. It's going great. We're looking pretty good from, well, they need to be cooking the food, but I was going to say our fridge is certainly full. In addition, let's see here. Wood is still low, but we definitely made some investments. Hopefully we'll be getting a lot of wood soon. Plenty of food, plenty of potatoes. Just need to make the meals. But that's actually all good. So this is double insulating. This will be great. Looks like the power stuff's getting built. Looks like we're getting some of our first herbal medicine. And it looks like we have a bulk trader coming in, which is fabulous. We might have a few things that we can trade with them. So looking forward to that. Let's see, these trees, let's just take them out early. Sort of, I don't want to say they're interfering, but they're a little bit in the way. Looks like this power got done. Go ahead and see, that'll allow us to really get a little bit further in here and light up the place. There. So in addition, what I was thinking was that I was going to have to mine out any of the stuff, but actually the stuff that's actual walls, or will be, the plan is for walls. I'm going to go down to single speed. I think Jem was our better talker. Let's go have Jem. These unfortunately look like nomads, so we'll see what they have. They may not have anything too interesting, but we will only know once we check. Again, the nice thing about bulk traders or those kind of traders is they're not really visitors, so we don't spend a lot of time sitting there trying to entertain them and convince them of stuff. Okay, so I'm just scrolling down. Let's take a look down here. So they're not going to buy our crappy weapons. Unfortunate. They're going to try and sell us furniture and clothing. Of course, we don't really have the money for that. We do have this dead man's war mask. We'll get rid of that. We probably don't. Oh, well, you know, we got this off some other people, so we'll sell the dead man stuff. You know, it's worth a little bit of money. These are not really good quality, so we're going to actually get rid of all of this stuff. Dead man's, dead man's, dead man's. That was from those folks that attacked us. We're not going to sell any herbals that we just were harvesting, and we're not going to buy their expensive ones. Looks like we might be able to sell. Want to? I don't have many alpaca hides. Let's get rid of those. Saves a little spot. We'll save all the elephant skin. We'll save all the cloth for now. As far as meats, we can sell these sort of weird. We can always go hunt some more, but we've got 245 elephant meat. We actually have a decent amount of other goods here, so I'm going to go ahead and sell all the berries. And, well, let's go ahead and sell all the corn. That'll still leave us plenty of other stuff to make meals with, so that's fine. Now, what I'm actually going to do, that's going to give us 240, which will get us up to, you know, something like, you know what, we're going to give you all the pumpkin too. Okay, so that'll be like 6, 7 something. Excuse me, clearing my throat. I wouldn't mind, even though there will always be more steel potentially, I wouldn't mind picking up some steel. Wood would be something, but you can always grow wood as long as you're willing to wait. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is say, I still want to come away with a little bit of money so we can grow our money pool a little bit, but just a little steel, help out. Okay, all good. Got rid of a bunch of stuff that was just cluttering up our inventory, and we're going to get a little bit of steel, and we got some silver. So pretty happy with that trade. We will continue on our work. Now, what do we do with all those herbals? There they are. Okay, a heat wave. Not too thrilling. Luckily, this heat wave, as compared to the last one, we have cowboy hats. In addition, we do have a cooler that is attempting to cool at least, you know, the dining room, the tailor, and the bedrooms. I have this door closed. There is no vent, so it won't try and do this. It's going to struggle. I mean, if you actually look at this temperature, the indoor temperature is 22 right now, but it will go up. But hopefully the cowboy hats help. Cooler should be fine, I think, especially with the extra insulation we added in. Looks like we're almost ready to finish this, which will be great. But what we will want to do is, yeah, that's fine. Heat wave it is. They will get hot when they're outside working. And, you know, technically the kitchen yet isn't cooled. And I will probably wait to break down or to put a vent in here until the heat wave is over. Even with this double insulation, I don't want to try and cool this big room quite yet, at least during the heat wave. So, let's see, how many stone do we have? We still got a lot of sandstone, which I was using for flooring, but we don't have a lot of the stuff that I was using for the walls, which is the limestone and the marble. So what I'm kind of hoping is that folks will work these stones again as soon as this construction is done. Looks like our power here is done. Light's getting built. Boop. Now we have light. Another investment I will be making, but not until we get this wood harvest, is I'll be putting an extra door. It kind of acts a little bit like an airlock to try and keep the temperature in. But since I'm going to make them out of wood, because I'm cheap, no. I want to wait till I at least get the wood harvest. It's just not that critically important right now. So, good. EG's working the stone, Jim's working the meals. Rasta, who knows what you're doing. Cleaning dirt. Well, that's always important. Don't like people to be unhappy as far as ugly appearance. Hermione is hauling steel in. You know what I can do now, in addition, even though it's a heat wave, since Iji's working the stone, I'm thinking we might have Suki actually just go ahead and try and dig out some of these. In addition, we know we want to get this bed removed, not during the heat wave, but, you know, be prepared for it later. These are going to be potential bedrooms here. So, what I'm thinking is, let's get Suki digging some of this, not critical, but, you know, let's work it. I am not going to assign any additional construction, so that way hopefully Iji will continue to turn stones into stone blocks so that we will have enough stone blocks for walls. It's looking pretty beautiful. I'm going to speed up time and we will work our merry way. So Gem's doing the meals right now. She should be working, I believe, on the nicer meals, the fine meals. I have it such that I think Rasta will try and make the simple ones up to a certain point. So looks like Suki went to bed. That's great. Iji went to bed. What's the temperature in here? 24. Not bad for a heat wave. 21 here, and you can see this is where the cooler is, and so it sort of loses effectiveness as it tries to get through the other rooms. Wow, you guys want to come sit at my table and eat, huh? Bring your dirty ass, what are these, dromedaries in here. That is not cool. Clean up after yourselves. Look at that. Oh my goodness. See how ugly that is? Two big ugly streaks. Ooh, that's a nice chair. Let's look at these rooms. Oh, there's some dirt here. But pretty nice, you know. Not bad. Not bad. Could be better. That's not too bad either. I should probably move the animal sleeping spot out of there. And we can put it somewhere else, you know, that doesn't affect sort of where people are hanging out, I guess. As a matter of fact, let's just go set a new one. Furniture, animal sleeping spot. How about right here? Fair enough. Then we can delete the other one in a little while. So, if you guys also recall, I did want to eventually, even though this is not an outer wall, especially with a pyromaniac, I would like to get these wood walls replaced with, you know, stone at some point. But I'm thinking I'd like to, it can wait. It's not real critical. I'd rather see us start the walls around the base or the expansion, that type of a thing. Look at how dirty that is. So filthy. Okay, so now we can go ahead and get rid of this, because now we have the animal one over here. Oh, Rasta's trying to train the elephant. Did not enrage it. We're probably pretty happy about that. I think we're going to flag some more stones to get dragged in here. Probably the marble or limestone, since we have plenty of the other stuff at this point. So why don't I just flag a couple. Hopefully the dog will take care of most of this. But if people have nothing better to do, they'll go do that. So Suki, looks like Suki's done. That's great. What is Iji up to? Good, good. Beautiful. Suki. Okay, there goes the caravan. Suki's going to do some hauling. But Suki, the dog, can haul. Why don't you take care of all that? And you know what? Let's just take care of this too while we're at it. That'll give you something to do for a little while. So, we got some minor break risk. Probably the heat wave. I mean, none of them are too super happy. Could try and build them. No, we can't. We don't have enough wood. No, they'll just have to make do. It's a rough world. Rough and tough world. Okay, so this is now done. So I'm not going to allow any more. And I don't even know if I want hay in here. It's an interesting question. E.g., Let me guess. Rebuff, rebuff, rebuff. Great. Man, them women don't like you. That's all I can say. They really, really do not like you. Okay, so we got some hauling going on. How's our meat situation? Good. Not too worried about that. We were going to replant something else here because we were doing so well for food. We could do another quick batch of just get ahead on medication maybe for a little bit. How's that sound? Like one set of crops of extra. Oh man, I might do some more smoke wheat. Sells well. As a matter of fact, let's do it. Smoke leaf. Wow, sowing. Okay. So many doors opening and closing. We got a lot of doors, I do admit. Still looking pretty good. Heat wave's still going. People could be happier, but how are we doing on stone? Okay. So now we're finally starting to gather a little bit of marble, but at like 5 apiece, that won't go very far. But we'll just keep on keeping on. Suki's going to get back to mining now that all these crops are planted, which is fabulous. And as a matter of fact, since we're only going to do this once, I will just take sewing off now. Okay. We're going to pause time. We have a raid. A group of pirates from the Razors have arrived nearby. They're attacking immediately. Ooh, one of the pirates, Sky, is the leader of the faction. Let's go take a look. So we have 5 pirates incoming. Grief, the bad doc, with a steel knife. We got Peter with an auto pistol. Decent. We got Sky, the leader, with a wooden club. You know, I'm thinking the Razors need a more impressive leader. But anyway, auto pistol on Zeppy. And we have a revolver on Lumi the Hunter. Lumi the Hunter. Run into that person before. The names are reused for various things. If I take a quick look at their skills, well, I will say the leader is actually pretty impressive. Just why you know, saved yourself a wooden club, that's a little questionable to me. Wow. I mean, wow, a psychopath. Wow, yeah. Oh, wow, these are actually pretty good. Okay, so we got 5 incoming. So 3 need to die. And I believe they're attacking immediately. So let's take a look at that. It's pretty much almost night. I'm gonna I'm gonna call everybody back in. We can do that by using the restrict command temporarily. Let's make sure. We need to redo the home area. So everybody's coming back to Alamo. Let's make sure our poor little dog is coming back to Alamo. Okay. And we're going to get everybody in there, and they should come through our traps. That may take out 3, but we're going to take... Come on, Rasta. No playing with the elephant. Everybody, let's get back. Let's go. And we're going to go down to single speed. I'm going to go check on those pirates. They're probably coming pretty fast. They are. Okay, so... let's get everybody drafted. Let's get them all up here. Okay, so Rasta, you got the short bow. Suki, EG. Let's get you in here, EG. Go ahead and get Suki, who has a revolver right here. And we can always pull him back. There goes one. Oh, the boss of the Razors is dead. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these 2 back because Lumi, while hit, okay, we got some problems here. We got a wall being hit. Where's the other one? Actually, that's it. No, I'm thinking we're going to actually go ahead and come out. Oh, our cooler's getting nailed. That's where the other one is. I'm not going to make it in time. Doesn't look like. Well, I guess I made it in time. That's an awful cooler. Very damaged. Okay, guys. Good job. Everybody's dead. We're going to go ahead and take everybody off. But before we all run off, let's make unforbid everything. I don't think a single pirate lived, or convict or prisoner. Okay, they didn't. Oh, no. Gem got hit. Ooh, nasty. You know what? We got lots of medication. Let's get in. Oh, we even got more medication. So Gem's gonna go. What's gonna happen here? The new boss is Jimmy Lander, because we killed Sky Lorne, boss of the Razors. Okay, so back. Gem should be going to bed. I don't know what Rost is doing. But what I'd like to see is, I would like to see, oh, my bad. This happens, you want to give them orders, and then they're like, no, I'm not going to go out there. That's because we had them restricted. So now, what we can do is, we can go ahead and make sure there are docks. Rost is a dock, EG's a dock. So Suki, can I have you also go ahead and get that? Any guns we can get are great. Probably gonna have to get you up, EG. So actually, I just draft you real quick. Go over here. That once Gem hits her bed. Come on, Gem, get to bed. Okay, why don't you go take care of that business? Now, all these things are roofed, so they won't decay immediately. We are going to want to set this person up to be stripped. We'll set this person up to be stripped. I don't know if they had anything, but we'll set them up. Set that up to be hauled. And we can go through here, and actually most of this stuff will be fine. Strip. Strip. Okay. So, pretty good action. Obviously the cooler and everything will need to be fixed, and the wall that was getting beat will need to be fixed. This is why we wanted stone walls. Will need to get fixed in the morning. Now, I'm tempted to, and I probably will, I'll just go ahead and cancel some of this mining work. So that way some of the hauling can get done as sort of a priority. We can always reflag this later. Okay, and then we'll go double speed. Nice job. We didn't leave one alive though to take word back, which they could argue it's a good thing. So that way we keep our little base enclave secret. It could be a bad thing, because that could have warned them that, you know, if you came to mess with us, you're going to die. I just don't know. Killing a leader like that, Jimmy might be happy with us. Now that he's the new leader, Jimmy might not be. Might want revenge. I guess we'll find out. See if Jimmy comes at us with the razors. Part 2. So, let's see. Tomorrow we got a lot of hauling to do. Probably more meals to make. But we're back at least, and hopefully that heat wave goes away. EG is really not a real happy guy, is he? Gosh. It's just horrible. We're getting a little positive buff from the fine meal, so that's, you know, a great thing. Just, you know, really we need more of it. Because he needs to find some other girl. One of the issues is, apparently, no matter what, Suki doesn't like him. Gem doesn't like him. And Rasta, if I recall, is gay. So, not working out here for EG. Very, very unfortunate. Okay, so Gem, feeding Gem. That's great. Gem should recover from these. Not too much time. We have a mad animal. Let's go check it out. Local rat. Okay. Interesting. What a pain, right? What a pain. Thanks, Randy. Go down to normal speed. We may just have the 3 people that we have just try and take care of it. Who knows? Just kind of keep an eye while these people are doing business. Looks like Rasta's cleaning up blood. And while I admire that, Rasta, yeah, it's a lot of blood. Where's that fun little rat? When I lose sight of the rat, and it comes and it bites someone when I'm not looking. So when I start to get panicky like that, just go to the wildlife tab, I go to the rat, and there's the rat. Okay, so the rat's incoming. So with that in mind, you know, I'm going to go ahead and get you 3 ready to say it. Gonna draft you. Gonna get you out here. And we're going to take care of this menacing rat before it claws someone's eye out. Yes, yes, we hear you, rat. Okay. Great, thumbs up. Rat's dead. Everybody's free to do what they need to do. We really need the heat wave to be done. We need to break open this fridge. There's just, as you can see, really no room in the fridge. Suki, I appreciate that you're relaxing socially. Why don't you do me a favor and just, wait. That was supposed to be stripped. I don't know that it's worth it at this point. What's he got on him? That's some decent stuff, even as dead man. Okay. People are gonna get mad having to see these horrible, or depressed, having to see these horrible corpses. Let's get moving. You've had enough time. I appreciate that. Why don't you get going too? I'm going to queue you up for a couple of these strips. And Suki, why don't you just finish stripping that too? And then... oh, okay. That's cool. All good. Let's get some urgent hauling on all this dead man stuff. All stuff we can potentially sell. Sorry, clearing my throat there. I really thought I had Rasta going out there to do something. You're playing horseshoes first. Fine. Fine, Rasta. Do what you gotta do. Fine. Okay. We should be going double speed. My bad. Here we go. Going to work. Good job, Rasta. Let's get all this stuff hauled in now, folks. And I hate to do it to you, Suki, but could you prioritize stripping this guy too? We'll just flag all of this stuff. And we can even haul this stuff. There might be something else. Ah, there we go. That should be everything, I would hope. Nope, and a little pistol hiding in there. Okay. Now, there are a number, I didn't really explain this, but I just set up a little out-of-the-way place for corpses. People get bad feelings when they see corpses. And so I like to put them around a nick. I can even put like a wall and a little door or something. So when they're dropping it off, they might be unhappy for a little while, but it limits their exposure. Another thing is you can dig graves, like bury them. You can also eventually get a technology to cremate them. And I'll be honest, I don't recall how much of that is mod versus versus vanilla. But those are my options. I obviously don't have the technology to build a cremator, and I'm too lazy to bury them, honestly. Okay, so we got all of our traps reset. You know, it wouldn't hurt with the number of raiders that are showing up to have an extra trap, but as you can see, we're also having a problem where they're deciding on other available targets too, like the cooler. This will eventually get fixed. The plan eventually is to extend this wall, and then this cooler will be within the wall. So down here, I'm not sure. That's a risk, but I don't know whether would I build a wall this far out. It's questionable. I could build just a second, you know, almost like a outer, just slightly outer wall or something like that. I could certainly do that. Another thing is, if I really wanted to, I could move these. Shouldn't say move. I'd have to deconstruct them, which would be a loss. But I could move them over here to where, or even better, like over here or something, to where they'd be on the inside of the base. And as a matter of fact, that's probably a better design because they are tempting targets. They do hurt, and they're costly when I have to replace them. So all of those things are true. Both batteries are slowly getting charged up, which is great. What this is it's a switch, which means I can take it off the circuit. They do still discharge at a very low rate, which means eventually it would get discharged, even though it wasn't on. But I can take it off the circuit so that way if we have a zzz event that discharges and causes an explosion, this will have a full charge. I can immediately turn it on, and we'll continue to have power available. Okay, so Dan, I'm going to slow it down. I see two colonists are idle. So that's Rasta, as we can see, and that's Suki. Well, we know how to solve the Suki issue. Let's get this going again, right? And we can even flag this over here, but that's probably ambitious. And as far as Rasta, well, Rasta could do hauling tasks. Rasta could potentially cook meals, but are we actually good on meals? So we're paused on the simples. We could be cooking fine, so I'm not sure why Rasta is not doing that. Oh, that's right. She, I don't believe, has enough skill to do it. So if we actually look at her, nope. Okay, fair enough. Let's see, what else could Rasta be doing? Well, I know Rasta will occasionally go to tame the elephant. That's nice. Rasta can do some cleaning. What I could do is I could extend the home area, which I probably need to do anyway. So, zone area, expand home, probably should include all of this, and all of this. That. If I wanted to clean this blood up, since it will be, rain will clear it up, but chances are this will be soon part of the home area. I can do that, and Rasta will be off to clean. Okay, we're going to go ahead and increase speed again. Gem, looks like Gem's meditating. How are we doing? 289. I'm liking that. I think it may be time. What will that get us? Maybe 50 walls? Maybe not enough, but we can certainly start. That will pull EG away from doing the stones, and it may pull Suki away from the mining. So maybe I should let it go just for a little while longer. Look at Rasta clean that blood. Yeah, because if... Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. So we'll get some of this digging done. We'll get a few more stones. We'll let Gem get up a few more meals. Rasta's going to do this cleaning. And then we will lay down edges of these walls. What we're actually going to do over here is we're going to actually do smoothing there rather than take the wall down. So it will be structure, smooth walls. Oh, there goes the rain. So the rain is going to clean up some of this other blood. Iji's going to work. Again, I'm going to let Iji do this first. I'm going to let Suki continue to dig through this. Although, in a way, that's a far less of a priority, isn't it? Okay. You keep doing that, but marble it is, folks. Marble blocks. Just trying to think about, I want to put a door in. Won't be perfect, right? And we can always replace it. That was our wood. Okay. So the sun sets. Now Rasta's got plenty to do, carrying all that marble out. Still trying to train the elephant. Just waiting for that to go bad. Heat wave is over. And there it goes, guys. It went bad. Okay. So let's see what we're going to do. Draft everybody. This could be very bad. So EG and, well, let's do EG gem. Okay. Rasta. I don't know why Rasta's not moving, but yep, there we go. Okay, let's see how bad Rasta is. Neck, head hit, torso, shattered a 6th rib. Might live. I guess that's the best I can say. So, let's get EG to rescue Rasta. We'll go ahead and get Suki to finish off the elephant. And we're going to go ahead and release Gem. And as a matter of fact, we're going to release you. We're going to just, whoa, that wasn't quite what I meant to do, but that's fine. I need to unforbid you, and I need to unforbid you. Honestly, why don't you just go prioritize hauling that knife. Get this to be an urgent haul. Who's taken care of? Up. No, no. Come on, guys. Let's get this place as clean as we can get it. And we can just hope that Rasta pulls through. I guess you could say this elephant is now tamed. Pretty good, pretty good. She's going to be down for a good long while. Let's just hope infection doesn't happen. We actually have some good medicine left, so hopefully, one way or another, Rasta lives. Now, this would be a time to call it. I'm tempted, but we're going to do one more day, see how Rasta, something bad happens, and yeah, let's just go for it. Let's get the night over with real quick. Okay. Yes, yes, we know, Rasta. Is there a weapon up here I dropped? There is. Let's get that done too. Okay. Rasta, you're going to retrieve your bow. You're apparently feeling pretty good. Okay. Good enough that you're not... Yeah, okay, you're set on bed rest, but you definitely wanted to retrieve your bow. You're probably getting a... and your knife, and now you're going to go eat a meal. Well, let's hope that's a good sign. You know, in severe pain, but it could be worse. Neck, head, torso, you know. Now Rasta went back to bed. That's okay. That's great. Well, yeah, some of these are pretty significant wounds, so why don't you just relax, enjoy your time. This is good. So we got the elephant. It is pretty damn filthy. I may actually ask Gem to just clean up the kitchen a little bit. These guys are working, guys and gals, working. Oh, well, that's whoa, 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 whoa. I hate it when they do that. That's my fault. You gotta know. He's like, fellas. Yeah. You did that to yourself. No one to blame but you. Why don't you, again, afterwards, clean that up a little bit? Wow, this is just going very, very well on this stone wall. How you doing, Rasta? No infection yet. I've probably just jinxed myself. But quite a bit of healing time left on these wounds. It's getting to be another night, but we made great, great progress on the wall building. I bet you everybody's going to go to bed soon. Oh my God. Yuji and Gem have come together and are now lovers. Well, there's a couple positives. A, hopefully Yuji stops hitting on Tsukihana. B, hopefully Yuji stops getting rebuffed. Not going to guarantee anything. And C, they will actually now share the same room. Actually, it's kind of funny. I would have expected them to be in there, but apparently Yuji and Gem are in here. Well, that is a very nice bed. Which frees up this room for a prisoner room, or for the original use, which is going to be a research table, which would be great to get going. Still thinking maybe we keep it until we can get these rooms, or a room of these rooms up. But with that said, we are going to leave it on that positive note. Horrible elephant attack. Rasta pulls through. Successful destruction of a raid. And new lovers. So, thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.